Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the #1 PS5 overheater, Final Fantasy 16. Let's jump right back in where we left off. Should be a bunch of main missions. Stream time. So going to be about 2 hours, maybe. Maybe I'll go a little longer, but this is going to be a relatively short one.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
I think Mid might need some help.
Hope you guys enjoyed the Save Wizard Game Genie TV station. That's going to be a 24-hour thing. And we will run that for a few days. Just FYI.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn's started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why? If sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand.
Thank you. Thank you.
Said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid.
Oh, that was surprising.
Team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
You need us to kill something. Oh. Hella surprising. Mid's assistant, gather the necessary materials. Make for Lorbert's Pass. I'd like to check my gear, please. Been running around this hideout for quite some time. I still don't know my way around 100% yet. You guys don't have anything? How many hunts are there? I think there's just like 3 of them left. Yeah, 2 C's and an S. Someone is this S. Ooh. I am intrigued.
We're seeing troops amassing.
I don't think we will see Bahamut today. Well, let's check in and see if we can upgrade. If there's anything for sale. That's new, no.
Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way. Is it business? Up ta then. And what can I do for you?
I just need me a high potion.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
And a stone skin
Better
tonic.
I'll be here.
What do you need? What's something for you, dear?
Can you make me stronger, sir? Nothing. For the Diamond Sword 2, I need a Diamond Sword 1, and for the Diamond Sword 1, this white worm bone is from a very rare monster, which I'm not supposed to see for quite some time, I think. Well, I don't even know when I'm supposed to see it, to be honest. Hopefully I do. Let's say I see it on the way to get these materials. That would be very convenient. This one here as well, diamond armlets. I mean, +1. Then I don't have this same white worm bone. I hope I get a bunch of those things when I do,
Anything else?
because it's quite inconvenient to want a weapon or a gear piece and you just need one material, and it's like nowhere to be found, bro. All right, so if it's here, the closest. Oh, wow, closest is going to be here, I guess.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales.
Hey.
Leave anything you don't need behind.
Okay. I'll just mind my own business here. We need to go the other way. Hey Brank, welcome back. Punisher, welcome back as well. I need the material also for the belt. Yeah. It's so annoying. This is why I'm so like Save Wizard is so convenient, bro. We have been spoiled, boys. We no longer condone lack of materials because we always have access to every material. I really wish this came out on PC. I really do, man. Because I would have just played the PC version. What's in here? Oh, I've been here before. I would have bought the PC version. We would have been so good on Cheat Happens, bro. We would have had everything we needed. It's an open world game, but doesn't tell you where the materials are. Yeah, you have to use the internet. I only found out because obviously I used Google. I mean, unless you, because I mean, I'm ready to get the, I want to get that upgrade like right now. I want it right now. So I know I am killing everything I see. I'm farming pretty reasonably in my opinion. So if I don't have it, it's, Either I don't know where to look or I can't get it at this point. And it just so turns out it's the latter. I can't get it, so. It's all good. I just hope, like I said, we get. I need at least 5 of them because I have to get. I think I need 2 for the 2 swords. I could be wrong. Maybe it's 1.
All yours, Torgal.
My sword feels unusually sharp today. Let's see what's going on here. You wouldn't expect to just Google it when you play a game. Yeah. I mean, you shouldn't have to, right? I understand what you're saying. But I've come to realize the more we have to do in terms of extra unnecessary work and research, the more it helps the game. In terms of the bottom line of the devs and what they want to accomplish with their game.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you,
Come on, let's just get over. Let's get it over with. So I think it's like one of those. It's supposed to be a white.
Anybody home?
Wyvern type enemy. So I've seen a few wyvern like. Oh, that's an eyeball thing. No, so it's like one of the
Visitor.
the wyvern, but it's all white. I think there's different variations of that monster. So these things, how does this work? Okay. Oh, this guy's pretty hard, bro. He's pretty OP, I'm not gonna lie.
Nice try.
Deceivingly so, like.
Now, Torgal!
Nice try. Too slow.
Because he's airborne as well. It's such a difficult fight because, well, not difficult, but yeah, difficult is not the word. It's kind of like just annoying. These slow fireballs.
Nice try.
All yours, Torgal!
Nice try.
So get free. There we go. Let's give him our new upgraded judgment bolt. That's some good damage right there. Oh. I need to play in the air somewhere. I really don't.
You lose.
Oh, he didn't even touch us. Oh. Are we getting good at this game?
Try.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Letting off steam 2. Alright, report back to Mid. She is up. Oh, is she? Okay. Oh, she's back at the hideaway. Of course she is. Of course she is. Do you think this game will come out on PC? Yeah, definitely. I think they did mention it. Hopefully it gets here by like summer next year. I'm hoping for summer next year. I'll play it on PC again. Because I don't think I'll play... I honestly would not mind playing a New Game Plus run of this game right after this one. But like I really don't have the time. Yeah, I got some things going on. And streaming, like live streaming is going to be kind of on the back burner for a few months. The next game we're streaming will be AC Mirage. And I think that might be it for some time. But I will be running the 24-hour streams on the channel, and I'll be in and out, but
If I don't come up with something soon.
I'll be around on those streams for most of them. I would say half of the time, maybe.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need
I love her accent.
but I've wrapped my brains and I just can't think what to do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Hippocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
I'll have AC Mirage due to Ubisoft Plus subscription. Okay, nice, man. Yeah, I mean, I'm originally an Assassin's Creed junkie, so hopefully the game is not as monotonous as Valhalla, and I can actually plat the game. Valhalla is literally the only AC I did not platinum. Yes, that's accurate. And I just couldn't take the trophies, man. It was just, that plat is a grind, bro. It's a huge grind. But if this AC is a bit more becoming, I will definitely think about platting it.
Oh, I'm never drinking
Hippocrates, Socrates, is the man with the books.
Hippocrates, do you have the moment?
For you, Clive, always.
Well, actually, it's for mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
No! Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelus complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection it requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelus might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
So I wonder what happens when we complete this ship. We need to speak to this guy again. Out of the shadow. All right. I guess we need to speak to him right now.
So, Clive, who will accompany you on your little excursion?
If I gotta choose Jill or Tarha, if I don't choose Jill, isn't that like disrespectful? Because she's like my girlfriend. But I've never fought with Tarja. I'll take Tarja just to see her fighting style.
All right. So, what are we fetching?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list.
Garlic? Are you sure this is the right list? Looks like the ingredients for someone's supper.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited. effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Well, I was hoping to be able to make a trip over that way sometime soon. Need to speak to an old acquaintance. I'll meet you there.
All right. Stay safe.
Jill's not
Later, Clive.
Good luck with your research.
okay. She's okay, right? Yeah, right. You could before the cutscene, then pick the other one. Then maybe load and Jill. Oh, just to see what happens. It's okay. I'll try to remember what I did for the next playthrough. Make for the Northreach markets.
Now, where's Talia?
There's two at the glass gate flat.
There was another
Pilgered nice and chill.
kind of decision,
These.
a binary decision I had to make a choice on. I think last stream.
There you are, Talia.
Ah, and we shouldn't have any problems finding what we need in a place like this. But if time is of the essence, perhaps we should split up.
All right.
Split up.
What should I look for?
Let's see now. Meet me by the gate when you've got them.
Dang, I thought she was going to be like our partner. I wonder if the same thing happens to Jill. Purchase garlic, or we're buying this stuff.
Fresh cuts. Come and get them before.
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine.
A friend of yours, eh? And these guys sell nothing original. Oh, I got 19k in valuables. Oh, yes. Coral sword. All these guys sell the same damn thing. Oh, hold on. Sell all valuables. Okay. Let me just check these materials. Scarletite. Interesting. Alright, nothing of value here.
You're always welcome here in Lostring.
In Lostring. I noticed all the vendors sell swords. Yeah.
Buy, sell, or be gone.
Pepio nuts.
Thanks for
That should
nothing.
do it. Hopefully Talia's finished too.
Well,
I did.
garlic and pepio nuts. We should get this back to Tomes then. But we're not in too much of a rush, are we? Quick chat.
Quick chat, huh?
Do you know, I think this is the very first time we've been out on an errand together.
I think you might be right.
In all the years since you and that scowl of yours first appeared, you haven't invited me out once. For shame.
Well, it seemed long overdue. And you did say you had some shopping to do.
I was hoping to restock my supplies of herbs and liniment, yes. You and Jill alone burned through them like wildfire. No luck, though. My usual supplier's not here, and I refuse to pay the prices these gougers charge.
I'll ask Karen when we get back. What is it?
There's something more.
Oh, just memories. I came here with Sid once, shopping for supplies, just like today.
Uh-oh.
And just like today, I came away empty-handed. Sid even said he'd speak to Karen for me when we got back. Has it really been 5 years? I remember it as if it was yesterday. Hold on. Does that mean it's been 5 years since we met? Feels a lot longer.
It does. In a good way, of course. Thank you, Taya.
For what?
For everything. I just want you to know that all you've done for us, all you still do, it's appreciated.
Do you think I'd stick around if I thought it wasn't? But in the spirit of sharing and caring, you're appreciated too, by all of us.
Don't do it. Don't do it, bro. Okay, good. Good. Don't do it, buddy. You got a girl and be faithful, man.
Stop the cap.
Well, I think we've tarried long enough.
Did there's a
I ought to get these ingredients back to Tome so he can make up this concoction of his.
were they just standing there?
Hideaway, all right?
All right. And thanks again.
Yo, bringing her was
First time.
pointless. I thought we had to go fight. Make for the south. Let me see if I can go do a freaking hunt, man. I'm bored. The parts of the hunts, the locations of the monsters, I don't see them on the map. I think some of them are still covered. We have to discover them. Hold on, this is the wrong. The Dalmatian Republic. That's where we need to go. But there's a bunch of stuff over here. Like this part is blocked. There's uncharted territory over here to the east. Yeah, east side of the map. And I think, yeah. Or maybe I just don't know what to do. Either way, I'm going back to the hideaway.
I wonder how Hippocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
Playing the Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2 is going to feel so awkward.
How's work on the shielding progressing?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Tarja how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
Many hands. Oh, you girls go. Go do girl stuff.
Oh, and Clive. It was good to talk. We should do it again sometime.
No. It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moondew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other, followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates.
Quest complete. Oh, we got a bunch of what? We got a bunch of AP, bro. What the heck?
Well,
that was hella AP there. I'm going to go, I don't know, should I upgrade? This is going to be 3. Well, this one is master. This one I think might be the better bet, probably. No, definitely 55. We're almost halfway there. Yeah, I was going to get this one, but I will master Judgment Bolt first.
I better go and give Mid the good news then.
Hopefully there's some side missions that have opened.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border.
You have something for me?
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
I'll take it. The bearer's plate.
You earned this.
2 meteorite. Ooh.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Base.
I think Mid might need some help.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid, but you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat, a coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant.
Thank me.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer.
You go, blacksmith.
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way.
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
At least open your mouth if you're smiling. Jeez. This fake laugh. I played Final Fantasy Online PS5. It felt strange. I've never played that game.
It's finished. It's finally finished.
What the heck is that?
Thank fuck for that.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's 1 down and just 3 more to go.
Just 3.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
What's the matter?
Nothing. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown, searching for a land untouched by the Blight. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, that's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want it to be that. I don't want it to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
All right, Clive. Asterix. Mid finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the Twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
She.
Clive? Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
What? She ran away? There's no... What is going on with these people? Why is everybody so shady?
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Obelus.
Yep. In a boat. Going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry at all, are you? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obelus.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle?
My dear boy, my journey to Canver has been a resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of his strong box with us, but his considerable knowledge of the goings-on in the Free Cities, by which I learned of the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Though I for one believe Miss Telemon's project to be quite the valiant enterprise, I doubt the Canverian authorities will take kindly to the unauthorized use of their dockyards, no matter how deserted. And if rumor has already reached my friend, it may not be long before the guild masters are rapping at our door. Which is why I pen you this note. I would like to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two, that he might keep a watch on those who might mean our little fellowship ill, and warn us of any impending attack. I trust that you will give this proposal your full consideration. What is going on here?
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
So Mid's gone to Canver. Uncle wants Gav.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in and all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it?
Gav will be leaving with me.
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards.
Okay. Oh, okay. Because they're going to the grave.
She's got some things to take care
They're
of.
going to the grave site.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Oh, we've come a long way, man. Sid's legacy. Okay, this ought to be interesting. Hey, thank you all for 3 likes on the stream.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. That if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Kuka is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in 2 places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there will be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's Tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot.
Goose ecstatic, bro.
There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots's traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
There's a side mission here. I'm just going to go collect it and then head back to the main, or I might just complete it, depending on what it is. What is this? Reading table. Oh, I know what.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
I think Mid might need some help.
Well. Here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you've a mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bunging a solution you want splitting, and it will separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. Alright. Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but, well, Fighting dirty great balls of flame ain't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly. And good hunting, eh?
See, that hunt was locked behind a quest. Oh, I'm wrong. This is a brand new hunt. Okay. Oh, I just realized I can't fast travel anywhere. Besides here, that is. I just realized Torgal is huge, bro. He's literally half of Clive. Bro, he's like at least
Thanks to Taya.
2 feet or something.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
So what do you think?
That we'd be lucky to make it out alive.
Really? It's as bad as that?
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to handle.
I take it there's danger on the road.
Oh, what about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
Oh, no doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out. Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart. You seen it by any chance?
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned in the pass.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker. But I know the work of thieves when I see it.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait just down the road.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to boldly brave an ambush.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. What do you say? Will you help us out? Chances are they'll come for you either way. But if you promise to lend us a hand, at least you'll pocket a reward for your troubles.
These two seem a bit shady, bro. I'll take my chances. I mean, I'll take that 20 AP, that is.
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway.
You've clearly got a fine head on those broad shoulders.
We're lucky you came along. Now, hoping to make a heavy purse in Boklad, our merchant friend loaded his cart with as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods. So, while you're seeing to those bandits, you keep your eyes open.
All right. Just don't expect me to drag the cart out of there myself.
No. You can leave the cart to us. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction. You do that, we'll take care of the rest.
I'm not sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take it.
Look lively, you lot. We've got guests.
These must be our bandits.
All yours, Torgal.
Nice try.
Hey Joseph, welcome. How are you doing?
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart?
So I'm thinking they will turn on us. For whatever this cart thing is. Baldur's Gate 3 looks amazing, yeah. What I don't like about it, it's turn-based. I have been looking at it, and there is going to be a PS4 version. I think. No, actually, no PS4 version.
Getting all of this out of here will be a nightmare.
Seems we've found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant friend will be delighted.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out of here?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior haul cabbages to market.
You've done your part. And that's all you need to worry about. Here. It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold, at least.
The path continues on the other side. Too slow. So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominants and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it. And I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then, Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Grieger, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sambrek, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, Your Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
She's gonna die, but like a boulder dropping on her head or something.
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
Frame rate's looking pretty spiffy in this area. This looks really nice, man.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Dreadside. His troops are well trained and increasingly armed.
El Garu.
As if we can wait for the siege to end. Slow. We're all ready.
Oh, are these guys just standing around here?
More refugees.
And they're all making for the crystalline dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing.
What is this thing? A dog? Three pinches.
There are no crystals here.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Well, we can't miss the big galoot now, can we? Balklad obelisk. Okay.
Well met.
Come on, merchant. You're a new merchant. You don't have anything new? Gosh.
A fine choice. Out of my sight, wretch.
What?
I'm looking for a brandy. You can't even fill my cup.
Just look around the place a little bit. Random chest.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the crystalline dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
It looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an exception? Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go and find Good, shall we? He must be around here somewhere.
Come and taste my peaches. They're sweet.
Now, how can we miss Goots? He is like 400 pounds, bro.
I'll take the large one.
Ah, good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Goots. Just tell us what happened.
It's me trader's pass. It's gone. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Yeah. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
I know where! I've got a pal in Balklad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure nothing else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo, then.
And the other on our purses.
Next to the checkpoint.
Peaches and pears.
Bloody crews and caravans.
Hurry, man. I must leave for the...
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
10 million?
Good day.
Oh, wait! Just don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain. Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and two birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion, Goots?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive. The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
Out of my sight, wretch!
Come on, come on!
Jug of snake spit for the road?
The caravan stops next to the trip.
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
The finest at the
I'll take...
Come, taste my peaches! They're sweet as nectar!
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life...
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked! Can I interest you? Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know, then. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
All right, then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life will be different then.
Tight-fisted swines. They put your prices up if you gill, and they act like it's the end of the world.
Excuse me. Do you mind if I ask you something?
Can't stop you.
I was just wondering if anyone has asked you to do anything out of the ordinary recently.
Anything you grown-ups ever ask us to do is shut up and go away. So guess what I'm about to tell you to do?
Sorry. I'll leave you alone.
Come, taste my peaches! They're sweet as nectar!
Remember when half the people coming through here were traders from the Empire?
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life will be different there.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them. Excuse me?
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Honza, he said he got a job doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Come on, come on!
Peaches and pears.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy!
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots off him.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit! We're in trouble now!
What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter! Where are you going?
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do.
Daddy!
Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the Chocobo pen, but...
Thank you.
Oh, shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hunter. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hunter.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him! I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait.
I thought that was Sid for a second.
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo.
Goods. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister? Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just her back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the cast stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hans is a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
Oh, where is it?
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the cast stones, and we crush them. You get your traders pass back, and I make Boklad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then. Honza, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Leitney's Cleft.
To Leitney's Cleft, then.
Leitney's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
That's that then.
All right, we'll go for another 48 minutes or so. Then I'm gonna jump off the stream. I want to do a hunt though.
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have minded your
All yours, Torgal. There's more.
I doubt these were the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
We got company! That's the lot of them. Nice try. All yours,
More foot soldiers.
Fewer now.
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. That Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It will be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Scum.
The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
Oh, I'm ready.
Fuck! It's that guard from Bocklad! Kill him! Kill them all! All yours, Torvald! Let's try. Help me, boy. You can't die! Fuck! That guard from Bocklad! Kill him! Kill them all! All yours, Torgal!
Let's try.
There's more!
Let's try.
Torgal, kill! And another! Over here! Down, Torgal! There's more!
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and, be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
Bet you're all ready.
Quite.
So it was the cast stone, and their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Speaking of whom...
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goods's pass.
I will. Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now? Sid. Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will be that goods to market.
I was the first my sister helped escape.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation. And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor.
The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
What is it?
Elle has friends in high places, while I have associates in, lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey. Goots's pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course.
We'll try the caravan. Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
Out of my sight, wretch!
Come on, come on!
The caravan stops next.
Juicy pears! Slake your thirst!
What I really want to be...
Here you are, Goots.
Me pass! You found it! Oh, thank you so much. I'll have to say thanks to Elle and Theo, too.
So should you, Hansa. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore.
We do. And we already have. Miss Elle's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out the stables. It's hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from the Stones. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fit. And Goots.
That's all right.
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer. I'm gonna save up all my gil and get you to make me a massive sword.
All right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
All right. Let's go.
I see. And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, His radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts. And more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dhalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may. What do you know of my blood?
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gil.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies!
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness. Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash, till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
Terence.
My prince.
Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you. This is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
Stop you getting eaten by a fucking wolf. That's what. Come on.
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
And they're afraid. They turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
The harbor is empty, and half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
What is it, boy?
What's happening?
I don't know. Torgal! This way.
All of a sudden they can scale buildings now?
The city's on fire.
But Shogun's is fine. He'll be making for the square.
The one with the bell tower. In the middle of town, right?
Watchman or sentry is to be slain on sight.
Spare the citizenry. His Highness's orders were clear. The people are to...
Those were Imperial Dragoons. What in the hell is going on?
Let's go and see.
Right. But first we find Goots.
Just hope he's all right.
You there! Identify yourself!
Have to.
This should help.
Stay down!
Around! Quickly! Capture down!
All yours, Torgal! Waken wind!
To me!
To me, boy! Now, Torgal! There's more! All yours, Torgal!
Nice try.
civil war. Never thought I'd be glad to fall into a sewer.
There's more! Stay down!
Board secured, Captain. None of the empty forces remain. Gather the men! We press on to the council chamber. Yes, Captain.
What of the men and women in the market district? The evacuation is complete, Captain. Good. Then all that remains is the throne of Bethesda.
There it is. The bell tower.
Right. Let's go. Ah, a goods lift.
Where in Greek's name did you come from? All yours, Tormund.
Intruders! Defend the gate!
You're finished. It's over. Stay down. There's more. Slow. Now, Tormund.
Nice try. Nice try.
In the name of his Highness! All yours, Torgal!
Hold on, kids. We're coming.
Who goes there? In the prince's name, none shall pass!
Nice try.
I'm hurt, Torgal.
There's a good boy. That's better.
Can you see him anywhere?
Oh crap. I didn't want to do this today. Oh, well. Here we go, I guess. Oh, hold on. Is that Bahamut? It is, right?
It must be one of the dragoons.
No. Okay, cool.
ready to move.
Well, look at what we got here. White worm bone. Well, let's go.
Over here, Clive! Are you alright?
Goats, there you are.
I didn't know there'd be a dragon.
All right, let's get out of here.
Oh!
What now?
Is that Mother Crystal's heart?
What the hell is it doing up there? Bahamut.
Did he just attack his own people? I don't know, bro.
Your Highness, don't do this.
Oh. At least Joshua's not in on it.
Your Grace, I beg of you. This is not what he wanted. Something's happened. Forgive me, Yut, but I must put a stop to this.
Uh-oh. The Phoenix shall rise. This is gonna be fun.
So, what do we do now then?
We destroy the heart.
We might come back!
As soon as the flames die down, the Imperials and the Dalmex will move in. This may be our only chance.
And Bahamut has gone for now. You should get as far away as you can, Goots.
What? And leave you lot in the lurch? I can't do that. If you're staying, then so am I. I packed everything up before I made a run for it, so if there's out you need, just ask. But I won't be giving it away for free. Nana'd never forgive us if
Oh, Goose can upgrade her stuff, hopefully. Let's see what he can do.
Do
his need out.
Oh, they knew, bro. They knew. Yeah, they know what they was doing.
Let me show you me wares.
Me wares. I want to see your whales. Diamond sword. Hold on.
All done then.
The big hammer, right? Okay. So we get the diamond sword +1. Hold on. Alright, so we do this.
Did I do it right?
You better. You better. You better, Goots. And do this.
10 times better than it was before.
Oh, let's go. Alright, so now. Platinum belt. There's something else we can get here. Hold up. Drake Slayer's bracelets, 74 and 23. Yeah, that's the highest we can get.
Reckon I did a good job.
Alright, I think we got it, man. We have got it.
Anything else I can make for you? Is there else you need? Righto, here you go. Thank you. Righto, here you go.
Lion Heart tonic. I don't use limit gauge a lot. Alright. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we looking good. We looking good. Yeah, man. Good goots, man. Goots for the win, bro. Give me my new sword. Yeah. So we got the diamond sword +2, 265. This is the highest we can get. Let me see. 35. Not enough. Alright. I think I want to save here. Abilities. Goots for the win, bro. What?
Drake's tail is right there, Clive. It's time to free Storm from the crystal's curse.
Alright, you know what? We'll leave this for tomorrow.
I might need a moment to prepare.
Of course.
Yeah, prepare. We streamed. Yeah, the stream wasn't supposed to. Yeah, 253 hours. Yeah. Alright, guys. Thank you all for watching. See you later. Peace.